MDOT was on tour in Europe when the coronavirus and Trump started to shut down flights. You were overseas, so how'd you get back? When did you get back? What?
Oh man, that's a wild story. I actually wish Oblivious was here to help me tell this story because we were like kind of just playing everything by ear at one point because we saw the coronavirus was spreading. We had these shows scheduled. We had just done a run in Hungary of like 2 shows, like some in stores, some meet and greets and stuff. And like shouts to Hungary, they were awesome, honestly. And we actually someone booked us like for a late show that night, but and then we flew the next day, which tends to be the case always. But we were in Switzerland and everything's starting to close. Italy's going crazy at this point in Switzerland, you know. And that's right on the border of Switzerland, right there. Like Milan is right there. And Switzerland isn't that big, but we had a lot of stuff booked. And in fact, then shouts to my man Biko, he books all our shit over there in Switzerland. He's like our booking agent and O-Circle and stuff. But like we were staying with them and all this craziness was happening. And we're like looking, we had a huge show that pre-sold like 1,200 tickets for it already. And that got canceled. That was the first sign. It's like, all right, stuff is really going to start getting shut down now, you know, because Switzerland had put a 500-person cap on how many people can go to shows. So this show that we were booked for already had 1,200 tickets sold. It had like a big German rapper on it. I can't remember his name, but we were booked for it. And then once they found out the ticket sales were 1,200 people, done. Show's done, you know? That was disappointing. Then they started putting like 200-person caps on the shows. It's like, oh, all right. So now even if we do these shows, we're going to be going, but we're not going to be getting paid like we should be getting paid to do like a bigger show, you know? I did fortunately meet with M in, I can't remember where it was right now. Damn, that's going to eat me, yo. But it was a Beatnut show, and also in Switzerland. Oh, it was Lucerne, Switzerland. Like, but that was us just going and like supporting M. We didn't really get paid for that show, but that was a dope night. But at the same time, it's me and M, and we're in the hotel with Core and stuff, and like everyone's talking. It's like, oh, like what should we do? Like maybe we should get our flights home. I know M was super stressed because of his kids, but me and Oblivious are there to like make a name for ourselves and go out. And then it was going on to 2 days before the travel ban. M's like, I'm going home. I'm doing this. You got to get your flight back now. They're gonna do a travel ban. You know what I mean? Like they hadn't announced it yet, but like everyone was feeling it at that time. And me and Oblivious were just chilling there. Like we had a show in Geneva the night before the travel ban. And we were like, we're just gonna stick around and do this if we can. You know, like Oblivious wanted to cancel the show. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I want to, but like I don't want to let that guy down because the person who booked us was really like one of the first people to be like, oh, I need to book you guys. You need to come, you know, like da-da-da-da. Like, and that night in Geneva was 100-person cap. So like only 100 people could go to that show. There was nothing else in the city that night. It was like shut down. It was kind of crazy. So the night before, Oblivious actually has a person who's like a virologist over here, and he had been talking to her about this, and she was telling us weeks before the coronavirus was like really fully like blown up, that like it's gonna change like the quality of life in the world soon. You know what I mean? And you know what actually happened was she actually ended up helping us get our tickets home like direct, because if we didn't make it, they would have. We got it direct from Switzerland to New York. The morning of the morning after our show in Geneva. So, and we also had a video shoot that night. So we did the show in Geneva, Switzerland. We did like a 3 to 4 hour video shoot with these Swiss guys, with obviously with Biko and O-Circle, and then we drove through the night, aka I drove through the night to the to Zurich airport and made it just in time. Like at midnight that night, it was going to be closed. Even Switzerland's borders were the only ones that was open, so they were about to be closed as well. So we just made it in the nick of time. But yeah, like it's like a crazy time, man. Like I don't know, like we canceled like probably like 7 shows, you know, like maybe 10 shows. We always get more shows when we're over there for some reason. We book X and then more come up, but like, yeah, potentially, like, we took a hit on this one, but you know, it's not the end of the world. We're safe, we're home, and you know, like just that's enough to be thankful for right now. And music's still coming, so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.